Hello, lovely people of Facebook. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. I hope you're all having an excellent week so far. So I'm doing a little impromptu live about what energy could be blocking you from love. So if you are here with me, go ahead and let me know. Say hi, drop a heart, drop a like. If you are watching the replay, go ahead and hashtag replay. And if this is the first time that you've ever seen me live, just let me know. Cool. So I've actually been wanting to talk about this for a little while, but I was going to make it a post and I was like, I don't have the words to write. They're in my brain and I needed to get them out. So I had a woman message me, I don't know, maybe about a month ago. And she told me that I triggered her because I was in another relationship. I had split from my previous relationship. I left my last relationship. And then, some time goes by and now I'm in another relationship. And so she was quite triggered by this, and she wasn't trying to be mean. I'm in no way like saying this woman was wrong or anything like that. She really just simply told me that I triggered her, and me being in another relationship triggered her. And so what I have to say about this is I fucking get it. Okay. Like I was so triggered by people in happy relationships for so many years of my life. Cringily, I was like so jealous of my brother and his wife because they I viewed their relationship and I was like, why does their relationship look so perfect? We came from the same family. Like, why does he get to have that and I don't? And so anytime I saw a happy relationship, a happy couple, I would always be like, oh, I bet, he's cheating on her. I bet there's, this going on behind the scenes. And I would just demonize it because I was so triggered and I couldn't handle it. And so, I've been there. If you get triggered by me, it's fine. That's totally okay if you're triggered by me. You're not wrong. There's nothing wrong about getting triggered by the type of relationship that I have, or, the amazing things that I have going on in my life, because I've been there and I know how much it sucks to see somebody have what you want. And you've been trying and it feels like you've done everything and you don't have that thing. Okay. When I celebrate my clients, it makes sense that maybe some of my other clients who haven't gotten into a relationship yet would feel envious towards my clients who have, or people that see me celebrating my clients that are just, watching and absorbing all the information. They're jealous. It's a normal feeling. It's not wrong. Don't make yourself bad for it. If you have shame around this, you're just going to go in like this downward shame spiral, and there's just no need for it. Okay. There's times where I'm still jealous of people who are, having things that I still desire. It happens. It's human. Let's just accept it and embrace it and allow ourselves to have these feelings, because when we allow ourselves to have it, we're going to stop making ourselves wrong. We're going to stop making other people wrong, because the more that we feel like shit about it, the more we're going to demonize other people and judge other people to try to get away from that feeling that we have. And so if you're feeling jealous, if you're feeling envious of anybody, me, whoever, just give yourself some compassion and some grace. Okay. And so what I told this woman and what I had to learn for myself was, started off totally validating her experience. And when we feel jealous of somebody else, when somebody has something else that we want, we immediately go into a lack energy. And this lack energy is exactly what could be, if you're experiencing this could be what's blocking you, is this feeling of lack. If that person has it, then I can't have it. If that person has it, it means I'm not good enough. If that person has it, it means that I don't. Maybe it'll never happen for me. We immediately start to feel this way about ourselves and about other people. If it's happening for them, why does it get to happen for them so much faster than it does me? I've done so much more work than that person. Why does that person deserve it and I don't? All of this energy is creating so much lack. It's depleting us. And when we experience this lack energy, we get more lack, we get more lack, we get more lack. So when I was in my healing journey, I actually sought out people who had what I wanted, that had been through what I had been through. I call these people expanders. We need to have this so that we can be triggered, so that we can move. Okay. We need to be able to move. If we use this jealousy and this envy as a way to move, when you're uncomfortable, you're going to move. Allow yourself to be triggered. Allow yourself to have this, because it's going to get you to move. I can't tell you how many times I've been so uncomfortable that I had no other choice but to move in the direction that I needed to get to where I am. I used to struggle with depression. I used to struggle with anxiety. I used to struggle with love addiction. I used to struggle with chasing emotionally unavailable men, abusive men, having toxic and abusive relationships. I've done it all. I've been there. And I still have been able to heal from all of those things. It's totally possible, and have the most epic love affair of my life. So if it's possible for me, and that makes you triggered or envious or jealous or whatever the case may be, what's happening is it's showing you what's possible. If we can just reframe this, instead of saying, wow, something must be wrong with me, I bet the relationship actually sucks, I bet this person's lying, because I have had people tell me that I'm lying about the things that I've experienced in my relationships. And so, that's the way that people cope. If they want to believe that I'm lying, then they can believe I'm lying. But the thing is that if we can reframe this, instead of making it mean something about us, or that, the other person isn't being truthful, or, we're having judgment for ourselves and others. If we can reframe that to say, if this person can do it, and they've been through very similar things that I have, and they've been able to get out on the other side, then that means that it's possible for me. Instead of having it mean something else, everything only has the meaning that you give it. So if you are willing to allow yourself to be triggered, if you're going to allow yourself to look at this in a different light, instead of viewing it as something harmful to you, view it as something like, wow, this means that this is so much closer to me. If people close to me are getting into relationships, if this person is getting into a relationship, we're in really close proximity, that means that it is on its way to me right now as we speak. One of the things that I kept telling myself over and over and over again when I was manifesting the relationship that I have now is that I'm creating the most epic love affair of my life. And every hiccup, every painful moment, every rejection, everything that doesn't feel good, it's all preparing me for exactly what I asked for. So, we can use other people as a synchronicity. If they're getting into a relationship, that means that it's closer for me. If they're experiencing this kind of relationship, that means that it's possible for me. We have to use it in that way, because sure, you can stay miserable in thinking that you're not good enough. You can stay miserable in judging all the people that have what you want, but it's not going to get you closer. Your triggers are an opportunity to heal further. They're an opportunity for you to look at where there's a wound, where you can shift, where you can grow, where you can change. I use all of my painful experiences to grow me in some kind of way. There's nothing that you're going through that you can't learn something from. And so if you're looking at all my shit and you're like, oh my gosh, like, screw this girl, she's so annoying. Like, I bet her relationship actually sucks. I bet, whatever it is that you're thinking, or, is it really that good? Is it really this? Is it really that? Instead of doing that, and you can simply just be like, okay, this means that it is actually out there. It's actually out there. I'm using this as an opportunity to grow, because you don't want to stay stuck in this mindset of, it's not going to happen for me. It's happening for everyone else around me but me. That will not get you closer to where you want to go. Everything has a learning opportunity, and everything you're experiencing, you can either make it mean something self-deprecating, or you can make it mean that you're on the brink of a fucking breakthrough, right? Because I think it was Henry Ford that said, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. So whether you think that it means that there's less love in the world for you when someone else gets in a relationship or is enjoying themselves in a relationship, or you think that, wow, I'm on the brink of something so amazing, my partner could show up tomorrow because this is showing me what's possible in love and in life. You're right either way. So why not pick the thing that is going to get you closer to what you want? Why not learn the skills to learn how to connect with a man's heart, to date, to leave toxic relationships, to stop attracting emotionally unavailable men? Instead of judging the experience and thinking that everyone has it easier than you, why not just learn the skills? Because it is a skill. Everything that I have done up until this point in healing from my toxic relationship patterns and having, a relationship that sets my soul on fire, it's been a skill that I've had to learn. I've had to learn emotional intelligence. I've had to learn how to be confident. I've had to learn how to value myself. I've had to learn how to set boundaries and set standards. I've had to learn how to communicate with men. I've had to learn how to date. I've had to learn all of these things. So why not use it as an opportunity to learn? It's like, you can't just, you can sit there and stay upset, but why not do something about it? Why not learn the skill? And why not learn it from a person that has clearly mastered the skill and can help you get the results that you want? We always have that opportunity. Everything that we're wanting, it's available to us. We just have to learn what it takes, who we have to be in order to receive it. And I see this all the time where people are demonizing men, relationships, love, all of these things. And I was there too. I used to say that I didn't believe in love. I never wanted to get married. All of these things. I said that it wasn't in the cards for me. Really. I said all of these things. And I demonized men. I said all of them were, douchebags, users, cheaters, all the things. But we only get what we're an energetic match for. There's no other way around it. You always get what you're an energetic match for. So if you're not having the luck that you want in relationship, then there's an opportunity. If you're not having the luck in a relationship, in multiple relationships, you keep getting ghosted, you keep attracting emotionally unavailable or narcissistic men, you keep overgiving and receiving crumbs in return, people that do the bare minimum. What is that a reflection of? What's within me that is an energetic match for this? I say this all the time, like codependency and narcissism have a lot of similar energetics and a lot of similar traits. They are both manipulative. They both stem from an abandonment wound. They both have deep, deep shame. They both try to be in control. They both try to control the other person. They're both toxic. So instead of complaining about these things and asking why it's not going to happen for you and, demonizing people that you don't have any control over, learn the skills to heal from codependency, create secure attachment, connect to your feelings and your emotions, and be able to learn emotional intelligence and empowered communication that I teach my clients and all of the things, so that you can be an energetic match for a healthy, loving, committed, stable partner. That's the control we get to have. We don't get to control who the partner is going to be or when it's going to happen, but we do get to control the journey of it and how we feel about the things that are happening in the journey. We can't control what's going to happen, but we can choose to perceive it in a way that's either going to be helpful or harmful. We can decide and choose whether we're going to learn the skills or not. We can decide and choose how we're going to perceive these experiences and what we're going to make them mean about us. We have more control than we believe that we do about these things. We want to be able to control the people on the outside, but in reality, you have so much control for yourself and what you're available for. So if you are feeling envious, if you are feeling jealous, if you're feeling annoyed, I get it. There's nothing wrong with you. This isn't wrong, but let's do something about it, right? And every time you see somebody that's a happy couple, you can say, wow, I can't wait until I can have that. That's so exciting. This means that this is on the horizon for me. So this is just going to be a short little live. I hope this was helpful. I love you all so much. And if this is something that you really want to learn and you want to have guidance on this and get coached through this, please DM me. I'd love to support you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.